Action.
Okay, in your box there'll be this list of items that are needed to make the drogue. Few of them not included. Down here you'll see until we figure out exactly what surface float we are using. But to go through the process, I'm going to start at the bottom of the drogue. Talk about the different pieces we need. This is a drogue that's already made, a plate tunnel drogue that we've used many times in the past, but it's pretty expensive and it's kind of a nylon. It's not the eco-friendly that we're looking for. But in this case, we ballasted with a length of chain, and many times we distribute weights instead around the circumference of the bottom ring. So this will be in the package as an optional ballast material. Will need to be secured, and it gets secured typically. We'll talk about the mechanism for securing. Now at the top of the drogue, going up through the water column now, top of the drogue is a 3-point bridle. This length of these bridles is about the diameter of the drogue, and they come together at the bottom of the tether. This is the tether that's going up to the surface, and they are secured with a series of, in this case, we used what we call bulldogs to crimp this plastic coated wire. In your case, and in most cases, we use, to make this bridle, this is 1/8 inch stainless steel wire with a combination of a thimble with a ferrule. If I can locate the ferrule. The ferrule fits in here very tightly, strings through here and wraps around to make an eye, and then this gets bent around like that to make these things here. And to be able to crimp this ferrule, if you don't have the correct tool, even big wire cutters, crimp not too hard but lash down will secure that. And we usually wrap everything up well with black tape to slow down the corrosion. So it's either, to do this fitting, it's either this set of here or using a set of these bulldogs. Bulldogs were best in this case because we had a plastic coated wire. Whatever you do, you document it well with photos. So you have the wire for your bridles. You also have this length to take up some of the shock of the wave. What we're planning on is to have somewhere in line on the tether to have this actually carrying the weight, and a safety line. The stainless wire will be slack around this, so this will be taken up in case this breaks, and it may well in big surf. You still have the stainless tether. So going up now to the top, to the surface, what we used to use is what this is called a Canadian lobster buoy. It has these things nicely, conveniently ready here, and our transmitter fit here. The new transmitter is about 1/4 inch too big for this, so we can't use this. We don't have a new transmitter handy, but new transmitter is slightly bigger. And we don't want to use the styrofoam, so we're looking for alternatives. And this here is $4.99 at Christmas Tree Shop. It's a wooden decorative lobster buoy. We're hoping to use this, cut this out, and maybe plastic tubing to string the stainless wire through, and so it doesn't chafe too badly, and have this first one below the surface, taking up some more of the wave shock, and another one in line. So we're thinking of securing another, drilling through this top of this, and securing this above it so they're in line like this, and then mounting the transmitter securely above here. But we have to do a lot of testing. This is all experiments, and we don't even know if 2 is enough. We're thinking of the mushroom flotation as in addition on top of here. And that is it. Let me show you while we're here. It's another alternative to a drogue, and we've used many years in the past, is this pop-up leak bag that we cut out the bottom and we'd string multiple things together. And while we're here, take a look at the next generation of eco-friendly both surface and deep drogue. This case, it's a surface drifter. The water line's up here. This is a mushroom float. This is like a 2017 model because we gotta test it and try it out. Bags of rocks from the beach for ballast. And this is the unmanned sailboats. About 30 of them have crossed the ocean. And we put sensor packages in the hull. We haven't tested that yet either, but the boats themselves with lat long have survived well. Thank you.